to find a way to kill that beast. Or we shall replace you with someone who can.
You... No. Hi, welcome back to Panda Reacts. I'm Sandra, and we are watching Clone Wars today. I'm on Season 2, Episodes 19 and 20. So, last time, in Episode 17, we basically watched The Mandalorian, Chapter 4, Sanctuary. Except it was just, a different type of, it was a different bunch of creatures, but still it was the same kind of storyline. The pirates were coming to steal their crop that they were growing, and then the Jedis helped them learn how to fight for themselves. So that was kind of exactly what happened in The Mandalorian. Episode 18, they basically were on the Dug planet, and a bomb that they just kind of created, they used on the droids, and it created a giant sinkhole. And then this gigantic ancient creature came out, and the Dugs were like all mad because this thing, they thought it was extinct and they wanted to kill it. But according to Mace Windu, Jedis don't kill living beings, especially the last one of its kind. So he wanted to put it on another planet so it could live freely. Palpatine has decided to keep it, probably for scientific purposes. So he's having it delivered to Coruscant. And I think that, one, I have two problems with that. It's going to get loose on Coruscant is my prediction. Or they're going to do like mean things to it, like E.T. style. Like, I don't like it when they do what they did to E.T. So that's probably what I'm going to see today if they carry on the story. Some commenters from last week. Trey Goldsworthy. Okay, so Trey Goldsworthy tells me that these two episodes and the one afterwards take place shortly after the Cad Bane stealing the holocron and Younglings arc and before the Geonosis arc. I don't know how you figure that all out. I know that that the stories in Clone Wars jump all over the place, and I'm confused by that. I'm not sure why it does that. Did they make them out of order and then put them in this order? What did they do? The last time we saw the stealing of the holocron with Cad Bane, wasn't that also when we saw that weird Jabba like create the Hutt, Zero the Hutt? Because it'd be fun to see him again. Okay, you also told me that Trapper and Hawkeye were definitely inspired by MASH. Yeah, since I'm around the same age as Dave Filoni, I believe, he uses a lot of references that I would get from growing up at the exact same time. So a lot of the times that's how I will pick these things up. And even in The Mandalorian, I'm picking stuff up like that. And no worries for the shout out. It's very cool that you comment. I really like the fact that the people who watch my videos comment, so I can not only just learn things that I didn't see, but be able to talk about the show. Because when I have no one to talk with, it's kind of just me, and it's kind of boring. Kevin Wartico. We saw Felucia in Season 2 premiere and in Episode 3. That's interesting. Felucia, yeah, I said that it was from the Season 1 premiere because I thought it looked a lot like that planet, but I knew we'd seen it somewhere before. I don't remember when we see it in Episode 3. That's interesting. I'm going to have to watch Episode 3 again to get that, because I definitely didn't put that together. All right, and then Kevin mentions that, Anakin is actually always trying to do his best for his troops, that he's risking as few lives as possible, and then he doesn't do it for his ego. That's where I kind of will agree to disagree. as tactic wise, I have to admit I'm not really versed in battle tactics. So it is very possible that he's doing things that are better for his troops that I'm not noticing because I'm just thinking, what the heck are you doing? Anakin, to me, is a little bit cocky and a show off. And sometimes I feel like he steps a little bit over the line and puts his troops in danger. I know they have this mutual respect because he's succeeded so far, but I feel like sometimes he switches things really fast and nobody's really ready for it, but they're trapped, they're along for the ride. So good thing that most of the time he ends up being right, but I'm not entirely sure I agree that he is really thoughtful of the people around him. I've always seen the character of Anakin as a child who just did not grow up because he's been kind of growth stunted in maturity wise, uh, with all the loss of his mother and leaving his mother at a young age. And sometimes it seems to me that he's more of a little boy, just trying to, I guess, earn respect, but not in a way that um, an adult would. I find that I find that he does a lot of things like a young child would do, and he has a very short temper and no patience. So uh, those are two things that as a Jedi can be very dangerous. So that's cool. Uh, I'll keep that in mind when I watch and see if I think that he is actually keeping his troops in mind. Um, but he is, to me, very egotistical. So it's hard for me to see him in any other light than that. Anyway, let's go ahead and watch 19 and 20. Okay, the Zillo Beast strikes back and Death Trap. Uh oh. Yikes. Well, yay. I'm going to see the Zillo Beast again.
As the most dangerous life form in the galaxy, touches down on the Republic's most...
I think that's an exaggeration. I don't know if it's the most dangerous life form in the galaxy. Like, that's a big statement. They put it in a large ship. I was wondering how they were going to transport it, because last time I saw it was just hanging from multiple ships. They can't take it through space like that.
Yes, sir. Oh, I assure you, I did not make this decision lightly, Master Jedi.
Yeah, you did.
Unlock the Zillo Beast secrets.
It's like a dragon. Oh my goodness, how evil are you looking today? Oh, I'm sorry, Zillo. Oh, we don't want to be here. What are you doing? Oh.
That's enough.
Yeah, put it down. That's mean.
Would it not be more efficient to simply kill the beast?
Kill it? Are you sure?
Chancellor, I must protest. Besides being the last of its kind,
Yeah.
this creature may be intelligent.
Yes.
I find that hard to believe. It is, after all, just an animal.
It didn't seem to like your comment.
Yes.
Wasn't there something in Malastair fuel that affected the beast?
It weakened the Zillo, yes, but
Excellent. I suggest you start there. Doctor, you need to find a way to kill that beast. Or we shall replace you with someone who can.
You. No. Don't you kill that beast. I'm mad at you. I hope she tells Mace Windu.
you are supposed to be helping.
Yeah.
Whose side are you on anyway?
Yours, but... You must admit the Chancellor makes some...
No, he doesn't, Anakin. He does not.
I wish I saw an alternative. However, sadly I must ask you to proceed with your assignment.
Oh no. See, that Zillo Beast, he knows you're evil, Palpatine. He can see right through you. That is why I like him better.
It will all be over soon.
No, 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 no,
Begin
no, no.
procedure.
Don't. I don't like this.
Vital signs are dropping.
Good. Yeah. Or maybe it makes it stronger. Let's do that. Yeah, go Beast. Break free, my friend. Go forth and squish. Squish people. Yeah, right. I don't want to be here anymore. Trying to kill me. I'm gonna go get that Palpatine and smack him around with my big hand. Oh yeah, it's a Godzilla moment. Go, dude. You know what, Palpatine? You started this. Oh, and he hates you. He's coming for you. Oh yeah, I hate you, Palpatine. Oh, that wasn't him? Man. Hi. Oh. That's where he is. That's what he wants. He wants to get the Chancellor. He's mad. Go, dude. Yeah, he is. He's after the Chancellor. Because he's smart. Yeah, it hates you.
We are going now.
Yeah, it wants you, Palpatine. Don't you kill it. I'll be so mad.
Hand the gas over to them immediately.
No.
Does it have to be destroyed?
I just want Palpatine. Give him up.
If the beast falls, at risk their lives shall be.
Exactly. He doesn't want them. Wants that evil piece of poo right there. Crack it open. Like a Christmas cracker.
Got an idea. It appears to be one of Anakin's improvised plans.
How can it be a plan if it's improvised?
Exactly.
Not to worry. Just catch them when they fall.
Jedi's plans involve falling.
Yes.
Distract the beast we shall. To give Skywalker more time.
Oh. Whoa! What the heck? This was not a good plan. At all. No, let it fall. The Chancellor's in there. Nobody wants him. No. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. You brought it here. It didn't want to go anywhere. It was in its hole. You people were stupid.
Can't carry both of us. You go, sir.
I just squished the wrong guy. Sorry, Clone Trooper. I didn't mean for you to die. Run, 3PO, run. No. Did they kill it? Yeah. I hate you all. If you killed him, I will hate you.
This? You want me to clone the beast?
What? God, you're evil. You killed my beast. Oh, No, I hate this episode. No, I just hate it.
Come on, Whip. The air's getting
So it must be
stale.
weird to look around and everybody looks the same as you.
What's your name? I'm Lucky. Jax. Thanks. But I can handle myself. Yeah.
Okay, Lucky. I don't think you're Lucky. I think you're Boba Fett. Because you got long hair, and I remember that from episode 2.
I am Mace Windu.
Wow. Yeah, the guy's gonna get trained. No way. I heard he's a straight Mr. Best.
Exactly. Why would you not like us, the Jedi? Because you're Boba Fett.
Disappointed in our cadets.
It's our job to instruct and inspire.
You just wanted to show off.
Uh-huh.
Hey, when I show off, it is instructive and inspiring.
For you, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone knows your number, Anakin. I get one chance. It's not... How are you supposed to learn? Is he gonna break off? Yep. Dee. Yeah.
Channel 7 open.
Duke.
Boba, is that you?
It is.
I'm sending you the data now.
I called it. It is Boba Fett. Yeah.
Weary. Put these inside my quarters, would you?
Yes, sir.
Oh no. Jeez.
Are you alright? Trooper! Trooper!
Who's this blown up?
General Windu's quarters got hit, but he survived. Survived?
He survived.
Navigation wasn't the target, and hitting your quarters was intentional.
Yeah. Yeah, you were the target, dude. How's he gonna get off if he blows the reactor when he blew the whole entire ship with himself on it?
You there. Come here.
Uh-oh.
DC 15-8? Oh, yeah. Here. Keep the safety on. Copy that, CT-147.
He's gonna kill you with your own gun. Why would you do that? I just hand my gun to a kid. What the heck?
What are you doing? We're brothers. Don't shoot. You're not my brother.
To hide. Whoa, oh. You get blown, you're getting spaced. What's going on?
Prepare to launch the distress beacon. We're going down.
Yeah. Boba took down an entire ship.
Get your men out of here. There's nothing more you can do. You have to abandon ship.
No, you must abandon ship. I'm staying.
You're going down with the ship, Killian? You don't have to.
We missed the rendezvous. I can't stop it.
Yeah, because Boba messed it up. Oh, yeah. That's one of Boba Fett's ships.
It's too early.
They're living witnesses, honey.
That was never part of the plan. I just wanted to kill the Jedi that murdered my father.
Well, that will have to wait. Grow up.
Oh, yeah, it was Mace.
We have to get out of here.
I'd forgotten it was Mace.
Go with your friend.
I can't believe it was one of us. Someone just like us. He's nothing like us. Let's hope he is. If he is like us, he'll realize he's wrong.
Maybe. Maybe not. All right, those were episodes 19 and 20. In 19, I gotta say, not a good episode for me, only because I did not like what happened to the Zillo Beast. Other people will be like, oh, they had no choice, whatever. Well, from the beginning, they made all the wrong moves, and that started on the planet where they found him. I did not enjoy it. So basically, the Zillo Beast was moved to Coruscant, which I knew was going to happen. And then Palpatine had somebody working on, replicating the scales. But the scientist said, well, the only way we can really do that is take the scales off, and it's really painful. He's like, well, why don't we just kill it then? And she's like, what? And I was like, this is what I thought you were going to do, Palpatine, the entire time, is bring it back and kill it and pretend like it was the only thing you had to do. But the thing is, the Zillo Beast had some sort of knowledge. He was like, it's not like a creature that understands. And clearly through the Zillo's eyes, it understood what Palpatine was saying. So it escaped after being gassed the first time. And then went tromping through the city, but it wasn't after anyone in the city. It was after Palpatine. It specifically destroyed the Palpatine that appeared on the TV screen, and then it went beeline for where Palpatine was staying, and the whole time it was after him. It went after the fighter, and it kept giving him one eye look, and I was like, yeah, kill him, because I hate Palpatine, of course. And unfortunately, they created this gas from the fuel that was on the planet where the Dugs live and gassed the creature until it died. And this very much upsets me. I do not like this idea at all. Starting from the beginning, The creature had no chance. It lived underground. It didn't come out from underground. They blew the ground up, revealing its location. That it never at any time was like talked to. Um, so very much this is an ET moment for me because I saw ET when I was about 6 years old, and I just cried, 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 cried because I cannot stand when you don't even give the alien creature a chance to talk. Um, it, I don't understand why Yoda couldn't feel that. Like, isn't there a way that the Jedi can sense the feelings of a creature? Can't they just stop for a second and try to listen to the creature? Um, I had a really hard time with this entire episode, so I was very upset at the end and declared that I hated it. I still hate it because I do not like the ending. Um, so there's that. Oh, and at the very end, he decides he's gonna clone the creature. Dude, you couldn't even keep it from escaping, and then you had to catch it again and kill it, and you're gonna clone it? How are you going to get it to obey you? Because hopefully it has some kind of, living memory that goes to the clones and realizes they all hate Palpatine, and then maybe they'll all squish him with their feet. So then the second episode was the return of Mini Boba Fett. We haven't seen him at all in this series until now. I thought he might show up, and when I saw a little clone trooper looking all wavy haired and different, I thought, well, that's Boba Fett for sure. And of course, he was on the ship. He'd been somehow got on the ship and joined the cadets to kill Mace Windu. He was there in episode 2 during the whole, like, I'll call it the gladiator scene where all the Jedi come down into the ring of the Colosseum and they're all battling each other. Mace Windu is the one who chops off Jango Fett's head, and it just rolls away, and Mace looks back at it like, I didn't really, I'm sorry, dude. And then Boba sees it. He saw his dad get killed. So this was clear revenge for wanting to kill for his father's death. He's joined up with some assassins or bounty hunters of some sort who are off helping him do this. And so he missed. He did not get Mace Windu because Mace was called away, and a clone trooper was killed by this big bomb that Boba had planted. We also saw that Boba is a very good shooter because he has not been growing up with these cadets. He at the end of episode 2, he got away in Boba Fett's ship, in Jango Fett's ship. So I don't know why these two people have his ship. If he met them, and like there's a backstory to what's going on with him, because after he left Genosis, no, it's not Genosis. After he left, yeah, I think it was Genosis that they had that fight on. After he left the planet in Jango Fett's ship, he must have gone somewhere, and that's the piece we're missing. But he sabotaged the pod that the cadets were given to escape because Boba then decided to destroy the entire ship in the chance that they might blow it up and kill Mace Windu. But they all were evacuating, and the cadets were put in a pod. Boba wrecked the pod, and it just floated freely. And then his piratey friends or assassin bounty hunter friends came in his ship and got them. So got Boba, and then kind of space ejected the other 3 cadets who were in it, and they floated until Anakin came and got them. So that was an interesting episode. Clearly, Boba did not kill Mace Windu. Mace doesn't die until episode 3, and I believe he's killed by Anakin, or actually he's killed by the Emperor because Anakin doesn't stop the Emperor, in fact helps the Emperor, and then the Emperor takes one last shot at Mace Windu and Mace dies. So that's when he'll die. Boba won't have any effect on that. there is a rumor slash theory that Boba Fett will show up in the Mandalorian. That he indeed is the chinking shoes in episode 5 or chapter 5, when Ming Na's character is killed, and Boba Fett, so presumably someone in Mandalorian armor with clinky shoes, Western style, comes to get her or finds her there. There was no other, that was just like a teaser, and people went wild. They were like, oh my goodness, is that Boba Fett? Who is it? It's definitely Boba Fett from my experience. I clearly believe that somehow he survived the Sarlacc pit. So if you go back into history, Boba Fett was the one who took Han Solo to Jabba. He was hanging out in Jabba's place. He ended up fighting Luke and Han Solo and Chewie in Lando near the Sarlacc pit in Return of the Jedi, and Boba Fett is behind them at one point, and Chewie says he's there, and they knock him into, I think they shoot him or knock him over into the Sarlacc pit, and he's dragged down there, and the Sarlacc pit burps. At least that's from what I remember. Now the theory is somehow he got out of the Sarlacc pit. I'm not sure how he did. I guess you could try. It takes forever to digest you, so because it slowly digests you over 1,000 years. I mean, you won't even live that long in reality. So if it slowly digests you, then perhaps you have a chance of getting out of it before it even starts to digest you. So it'll be interesting if we do see Boba Fett in The Mandalorian. I'd be super jazzed to find out what happened to him, if there's going to be a backstory. But since now I'm watching the Clone Wars, at least I'll get some idea of what his story was leading up to how he became the bounty hunter that he was. Boba Fett was one of the main, if not the main bounty hunter shown in the Star Wars trilogy, the original, and became a very, very popular character. So he does have a distinct ship, distinct armor. We are trying to remember. I have to go back and see if in the original movies he indeed has those Western spurs on that make those sounds. So I'm gonna have to check that. Anyway, that's my impression of these 2 episodes. If you like my videos, please subscribe. And if you'd like to see other Clone War reactions, check out my playlist. And until next time, bye!